Okay, let's get into this. Today we're doing a deep dive on something pretty specialized, the WolfPack 7-inch wall-mounted POE touch control screen.
Right.
And, for anyone working in AV integration, the question isn't really if you need a screen, but maybe why this one? Why not just stick a cheap tablet or an iPad on the wall?
Exactly.
So our mission really is to figure out its specific place in the market,
Yeah.
and what makes it tick, technically.
And it's interesting because the design itself, it kind of answers those big integration questions.
Yeah.
Reliability and dealing with wiring headaches.
No?
Plus, this isn't from just anyone. WolfPack, that's a registered trademark of HDTV Supply, Inc. They've been around, 24 years? Global AV player. They know this space.
They definitely should. And you can grab this screen right now. Looks like it's about $275 in stock, ready to ship pretty quickly.
Yep.
And that key thing you mentioned, it's right there in the name. POE, Power over Ethernet.
Yeah, that's huge. One cable for both power and the network connection.
Simplifies things a lot.
Oh, absolutely. Think about installation costs in, a commercial building. Not needing electricians to run separate power outlets everywhere. That's a big win. It instantly puts it in a different league from consumer tablets needing those power bricks.
Right, okay. So wiring simplicity is a major benefit. Let's talk hardware then.
Yeah.
You mentioned it's an IoT device based on the A133 architecture. Why that specifically? Seems a bit niche.
Well, yeah, because it's not trying to be your everyday tablet. It's designed as a dedicated controller. The A133, it's often used in this sort of industrial or embedded space, optimized for running reliably, maybe lower power control type tasks.
Gotcha.
It's got decent specs, sure, ARM Cortex-A53, quad-core, 4G memory, 32 GB storage, but honestly, that power isn't the main point. It's the interface.
Okay, and this is where it gets really different from a consumer device, right? It's running Android 10, but the specs mention RS485 and UART serial ports and GPIO ports too. What are those actually for?
Yeah, see, that's the core reason this product exists. RS485, you aren't.
Yeah.
You're not using those to browse the web or check email.
Right. They are. Well, they're old school, robust, hardwired standards. Think long distances, reliable control for mechanical things, legacy gear.
So for the AV Pro listening, what does that mean practically? What are you controlling with RS485?
Well, RS485, honestly, it's like the workhorse. It's maybe not fast, but it's incredibly reliable. You use it to talk to things like motorized screens, older projectors maybe, specific lighting systems, or those big matrix switchers in a control room that just cannot afford to glitch.
Okay.
When you need something mission critical, you can't always rely on Wi-Fi for that, Okay. And GPIO gives you simple on-off triggers like for relays, hardwired control.
That really nails the why not an iPad question then. It's not just about maybe being a bit cheaper. It's fundamentally about reliable wired control. We've all seen those meeting room tablets that flake out constantly.
Exactly. This thing gives you wired LAN and PoE for guaranteed connection. Plus, you bolt it to the wall so it's not walking away. And it can auto-restart after power loss. That kind of robustness, that's where the value is. Less hassle, less downtime. And it's important to stress that limitation they mentioned, which, like you said, is almost a feature here. It's not meant to replace your iPad, doesn't run loads of random apps.
Right.
It's compatible with WolfPack gear, designed as a closed system just for AV control.
Yeah, it's a hardened system. That lack of openness, it's a benefit for security and reliability. Nothing else is going to interfere with its main job, controlling the AV setup. It's specialized, wired, reliable. That's the niche.
Makes perfect sense. Okay, so here's something to chew on then. Given how much this relies on those, tried and true serial ports like RS485 and the hardwired PoE, what does that tell us? Even with all the fancy wireless stuff out there, it seems like for critical systems, the industry still deeply values that rock-solid hardwired connection. Maybe complexity needs that simple, reliable backbone.